Okay, so what's going on everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I'm going to be doing something a little bit different for you today. I'm actually going to be going through and doing a bit of an unboxing on a new ring light I got because I found that where I was recording, if the light wasn't quite right or if there wasn't enough natural light coming in and the lights above my head weren't bright enough, the picture quality wasn't that great, or it actually wasn't light enough to actually do a proper recording. So my videos were kind of lacking. So I needed more control for my videos when recording. So the obvious tool to get then is a ring light. So this is the Kmart Anko 18-inch selfie ring light. So I just picked this up yesterday. If you know, when it comes to photography and video recording, lighting is actually extremely important. I'm not sure if you've ever had to take product photos and things like that, and getting the right amount of lighting, getting rid of shadows and whatnot. It can actually be a very kind of complex task to do so. That's why if you're new to it, or if you need proper professional photos, go get it from a professional, because it does change the quality of the images on your websites and posts and things like that, and it actually does make it look a lot more professional. So quick little tip, if you ever do in e-commerce and you are doing products, try either get a professional to do it or set up a area where you actually can get proper good lighting. So let's get into the unboxing, shall we? So let's rip this piece thing out. So what it comes with, it's like I said, an 18-inch selfie ring light from Kmart, brand name is Anko. It has 65 watt LED lighting ring with the 406, which has 416 LED bulbs. It has 3 kind of light modes, I think white, blue and warm or something or other. And it's also got a stand which is actually really good. So let's just open this up and pull out all the pieces. It even comes with a carry pack. That's pretty cool. So I'm actually filming this on the floor, guys, because my tripod wasn't giving me the lighting I needed where I was filming it from, and I just needed to kind of film from somewhere a little bit different. So here's the tripod, which actually comes with the light itself. I'm going to figure out how to use this because it looks odd. There we go. That makes more sense. It actually completely collapses upwards on itself. So to get it the right way around, you have to kind of completely modify it there. So I'll quickly I'll probably be editing parts of this video out, guys, so you don't have to worry about me going through all the actual setup. Let's just get all the pieces out first so you can actually see what's going on. So that's the actual ring light itself. So, and who doesn't like bubble wrap? Just squeezing those bubbles, just always a good time. So that's the actual light there. So I was actually curious about this when I bought it, how I was actually going to attach my Canon 750D camera to it. It's actually got slots in the, let's see if I can bring this in here so you can actually see. It's actually got kind of slots just there, so you can actually put it on different parts of the camera there, so you can actually have buy little attachments and slot it in. So pretty cool feature that is. Something which I was actually kind of curious about. We obviously have the power pack for it, and an attachment for your phone. So if you're actually filming from your phone, you can actually have an attachment for that to actually stick it on the top here somewhere, and oh, there it is. And attach that on either there, or like I said, it's got that attachment where you can kind of slide it into the back here. Yeah, so you see how it kind of, as I said, those little grooves slides into there. A bit like on the top of the camera, how you actually slot in your microphone or actual spotlight and things like that. It's just different attachments you can get for your devices. So let's finish setting this up, shall we? Obviously, very important, user manuals, they always come in handy. Bluetooth controller. Let's find out what this Bluetooth controller is. Oh, there it is. And it's also got a Bluetooth controller. It's actually a very tiny fixture in the bottom of the bag. So that's actually a very important piece to have as well. Okay, so let's set this bad boy up. Oh, there it is. That comes down. Unscrew that. I'm probably just going to edit this part out, guys, because it's just tedious. So, as you can see, it's finally set up. It took me about 5-10 minutes to actually set up itself. Obviously, I just edited that part out, just pretty much putting it together to make sure it's correct and things. So, that's it there. I'm actually, like I said, I'm sitting on the floor, so I'm just got this on this like almost the lowest setting. Now, the way you turn it on is, got a couple of knobs on the back of here, so you can kind of turn it on, off, full power, and modify the power output to it. And then you can try and modify the color of the light. So you just turn it around, so you can see, turn it all the way around, it goes to warm light and bright light. So depending on what kind of feel you want from the light, you just have to adjust that there. Now, I thought it was going to be controlled by that little Bluetooth remote that I got, which I've seen in other videos for some of the other products. Not the case. That would have been actually quite handy, because then I could have just fiddled around with the light when actually recording from my stand. But I'll move this out of the way, directly out of my face, so you can actually see there how much better the lighting quality is, or what kind of difference that actually makes to your videos. So I think I paid like $69 for it. So value for money wise, it's actually pretty good. Like, it does its job. I'm going to set it up in front of my camera now, so you can actually see how it actually looks on me when recording. So I'll actually bring this a bit closer. So, like I said, I'm probably a bit close to this at the moment, but you can actually see how much difference it actually makes to your video. So like I said, I'm just holding the actual tripod selfie stick kind of thing, which I've got it on, and you can actually change the light depending on what you want. So this is probably a bit close to where I should have it, but you can actually get a feeling for what it actually can do. You can actually have proper lighting, actually record proper videos. So value for money wise, I think it's actually pretty decent for what you actually get. Let's just put that back down there. So yeah, I wouldn't stand that close to it. You can see, if you can already see, I'm kind of looking from the screen to the actual lens to kind of see how it looks and get a bit of a feel for it. Let's just adjust that a bit. And yeah, change it depending on what kind of feel you want for the videos. So it makes a huge difference. So if you needed something quick, reasonably priced, if you're just getting started, I reckon that Anko one from Kmart is actually pretty decent. I'll get this out of the shot so you can actually see me again. There you go. So yeah, it's actually pretty decent for this value for money. I probably would buy it again if I had to. I haven't actually used any of the more professional ones. But if you're starting out and you want something reasonably priced without too much difficulty to set up and things, and if you're getting into the habit of getting into videography and things like that, I reckon it's actually pretty decent value for money. So I definitely would buy it. Yeah, let me know what your experiences is with it. One thing which actually stood out to me for this one here, I went to JB Hi-Fi in Australia, and they had like a ring light for like a couple inches smaller than this, and it was like $300. Went to Camera Warehouse, similar thing. So you can already see that it's a massive price difference when it comes to ring light. And if you, like I said, just getting started out, you don't want to spend all this money on equipment, and you want to be trying to kind of slowly progress in the game, definitely worth it. I'm going to kind of set it up in a way that it sits in front of my tripod until I get an actual attachment for it to actually slot into the camera there. Or I might actually see if it's one of my other devices actually has that kind of attachment, so I can just slot it in and have the camera sitting in the center of the ring light there. But I hope that's been helpful. Let me know what you actually think about it, if you've actually got one as well. Yeah, I'm actually quite enjoying this so far. Anyway, drop me a like, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, guys, and I'll catch you again soon.